Football players could soon be forced to sit on the sidelines, all to protect their health long term. A Purdue group hopes to limit the amount of hits that a youth football player can take in a game or in a season. News Channel 18's Elizabeth Rentschler reports it's not just concussions that they're concerned about. Elizabeth?
Jeff, an average football player can take up to 600 hits to the head in one season. Some take as many as 1,100. Many groups, including one here at Purdue, hope to change that.
I felt so bad at school that I needed to go home, otherwise I felt like I would have thrown up or passed out or something.
That is how senior receiver Reggie Henderson describes one of his 2 concussions that he experienced while playing football at Lafayette Jefferson High School. After the hit, Henderson doesn't remember much.
It was pretty foggy. I was really just sitting there like looking at my feet because it hurt too much to look up with the bright lights on.
Players like Henderson might not have to experience too many moments like that for much longer. Several groups worldwide, including the Purdue Neurotrauma Group, hope to implement a hit count to youth athletes even younger than Henderson.
As kids' brains are developing, they're a lot more susceptible to injury. And so if you talk about somebody sustaining damage at the age of 10 versus 25, you might actually change the way their brain develops.
A hit count helmet tallies the number of blows a player receives to the head over the course of a game and even a season. Just how hard are some of these players getting hit?
The average that we saw for the first 2 seasons that we were studying, average was about 20 Gs.
Nauman says a sneeze can measure about 4 Gs, roller coasters measure in at about 5, but a crushing hit in football?
We saw 100 G hits all over the place. So 100 G is roughly a 200-pound blow to the head.
A blow that Nauman says young brains shouldn't have to repeatedly experience.
I don't think a hit count by itself is quite enough, but it's a start.
The Sports Legacy Institute hopes major youth sports groups adopt a hit count by next year. The biggest problem is perhaps the cost. One hit count helmet runs as much as $2,000. Elizabeth Rentschler, News Channel 18.